Hey there, Heather. It's me, Priscilla B. So, real quick, before I get back to basically um, preparing for my wonderful daughter Love's 10th birthday, I'm so excited. I am a bit overwhelmed and stressed out at the moment, though, due to the fact that, once again, I have family members who are not bothering to let me know that they would like to celebrate their niece's 10th birthday or their granddaughter's 10th birthday. Instead, they're waiting for me to remind them that it is my daughter's 10th birthday. It's like these people do not know how to just act. They need to be like told what to do. It like really just boggles my mind. Okay, I am a pretty like laid back, chill person. Most people who actually know me and understand what I'm like would get that and respect that. But now I have to deal with people who are like, oh, I want to, go meet up with you at Chuck E. Cheese on your daughter's birthday. And I'm just like, no. Like, you showed me zero respect when you were invited to my home. You put in zero effort to help me get ready for the birthday party. You want to just show up and have everything catered to you. And I'm not going to do that. And I have people using like their religious beliefs against me to sort of make me feel like I need to like feel bad because I expect people to show up and do the right thing, and that's not going to work. That's not going to happen. So I'm going to continue to prepare for my daughter's birthday and celebrate her and her life. And those who want to honor and respect that, I know who you are. And thank you. And those who are just like, oh, can I just like show up and, drop off like 10 bags of like used clothing and just random items that we never discussed and just put them in your van. I mean, this is like somebody who is like, I have to consider family, but it's like, you're not acting like family. Like, you're literally hassling me down with like more stuff to deal with. And I have enough to deal with already. So enough is enough already. And, people need to reach out to me in advance and plan things with me in advance. They can't just like randomly show up and be like, surprise. Like, no, that's not acceptable behavior. It's like, this is not last minute. This is something that is planned. This is something that is important. Um, like, all that being said, in my last video, I really wasn't exactly sure if I was even going to post any of this. I wasn't going to post my relationship podcast that I'm starting. I barely even wanted to post my Pisces video, but people are just so just awful and judgmental. And people have known for a year, okay, people have known for 10 years that it is my daughter's birthday, May 4th. And I put in so much energy and so much effort into making sure that she has a really great birthday, despite all of the chaos and all of the people giving me a hard time and not, realizing what is important here, which is celebrating my daughter's party in her life with a party, with having fun with her. And instead, people expect me to like have all this money and have all these resources to help them. And it's just really insane to me because anyone who knows me knows that I just have like pockets full of cash, buckets full of cash, mountains of money just laying around, ready to just burst to whatever relative randomly decides that they want to be a part of my daughter's life. And most of my relatives honestly will just like ignore me and then act like I should have like put in more effort to invite them. It's like, that's not how this works. Like, you were informed years ago that I had a daughter. You were informed years ago that I'm going to be taking care of this child. And you've known this entire time that that has been the case. And just to randomly decide, oh, now I'm going to stop by. Now I'm going to stay high. Now I'm going to do this. Now I'm going to do that. It's like consistency. I need consistency. I need communication. I need reliability and stability. I don't need this chaotic overload of people just being like, oh yeah, we'll just do this and we'll just do that. It's like, no, you're going to do what I plan or nothing at all, because otherwise it's chaos and it's
Or too much work for you.
too much work for me. As my husband just put it, it's too much work for me. So originally, I didn't want to share these videos and do these relationship videos, but I just think like there are so many moms out there in the world that are like always put in these types of situations where like the grandparents or the aunts or the uncles all think like they can just act a certain way towards their sibling or their daughter who is a mom, and it's just downright rude and disrespectful. Like, you guys do not have kids, you do not have responsibilities like I do, and I am your kid. Like, I am your sister. Like, these are things that we do, okay? We take care of each other. We help each other. We support each other. We don't just, like, be like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to show up. Oh, my gosh, let's pray to Jesus. Like, no. That's not, needs to be taken more seriously than that. And furthermore, enough with the piles and piles and piles and piles and piles of stuff that are not brand new, that are just used, and then nobody asked for. Thank you. So, as for anyone out there dealing with these types of conflicts and situations, like I am, my advice is block all of these people out of your life. Like, tell them no. Like, what you need, you will receive, okay? But you don't need more work. You need less work, okay? You need less stress. You need a vacation. If you're like a mom like me, you need a nap, okay? Like, you need to get a back massage. You need to have your feet rubbed. You need to, go get your hair done more than once a year on your birthday, okay? Like, these are things that you need as a mom, okay? And I don't know if I'm relating to any moms out there. You can let me know in the comments below. But I just think, there are so many moms out there that have these relatives that are just, so inconsistent and so unreliable. And they complain when they need to help you, or they complain when they need to give you less work. It's like they want to put more pressure on you. They want to put more stress on you. And you're just like, no, enough is enough already. Like, I spend every single day with my kids, okay? I don't get a break. I'm with my kids 24/7, okay? My break is the times when they're asleep, basically, okay? So for grandparents to be like, oh, I'm not going to offer to help out and babysit occasionally, or I'm not going to offer free childcare, or I'm not going to offer, to help pay for the birthday party, I'm not going to offer to buy birthday presents and help you guys out financially, then you're not a grandparent. You do not qualify as a grandparent. You just qualify as a grandparent. You're not getting that title. You're not getting that respect. You have not earned it. Respect is earned, okay? And especially if you lost it to begin with. So there's another thing too. So part one was about relationship with oneself. And I find that my relationship with myself is that I respect myself enough to know when enough is enough. Okay? And I respect myself enough to know that this is what I need. I have specified my needs. And if you're not going to meet those requirements, then there's no place for you. Sorry, not sorry. My children need certain things, and my job as their mom is to give them those things. And my parents' job should be to give me those things. Okay? There's no more room for excuses. You do everything you humanly possibly can to make things amazing and wonderful for you and your kids. And if you're not getting the love and the support and the respect you need from relatives, then you can be related by blood, but you're not my friend. Hearting my pictures online and is not enough. It does not qualify. Okay, it does not qualify. That is what somebody in a different state who likes your Instagram picture of a butterfly does. Not what a sister does. Not what a brother does. Okay, especially if you're like myself and you have actually gone to your sister and brother's events time and time again, and then they don't show up to your events. They don't show up to your kid's birthday. Like, it is such utter garbage and trash. Like, that is the worst. So, my husband will title this video, my wife's rant on how annoyed and fed up she is with certain people's behaviors. And he's not wrong. Like, I am sick and tired of adults acting so self-centered and so immature. Like, if my husband and I need help with a situation because we're not getting help and then it spirals into a bigger mess, well, it wouldn't have become a big mess if people just helped us out originally. Like, that is what family is all about. That is what family is for. There's never going to be a time or day where my children, are like, oh, I don't need any help anymore. Yes, maybe they win the lottery and maybe they're like, yeah, Mom, I don't need help anymore. Now I'll take you out to dinner. Now I'll pay for your food. But statistically, that's like not going to happen. So I hope it does, but statistically, it's not going to happen. So I have to be realistic here and actually help my kids out forever and ever and ever, and not just stop helping them out because they get annoyed with me or whatever. No, I have to help them anyway, regardless. Like, they might be upset for a little while, if we have to like wait an extra day to go shopping to get toys or whatever, because we need to get food and prioritize that first or whatever. But that isn't what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about here is literally people who are in a parental role thinking, well, now my child is legally an adult, so now I don't have to care about them anymore. They can fend for themselves. Why do you think like that? What is like wrong with you? Like, I care about my children, and I'm going to care about them forever and ever, ever and ever and ever. They're always going to be my adorable little babies. And yeah, they're going to get grown up, and they're going to be adults, and they're going to, want to do this, want to do that, and have more freedom here and there, and all that stuff. And I'm going to respect that. But I'm also going to be there if they need to call me and say, Mom, like, I'm in an emergency, things are tight right now. Or, hey, Mom, I'm really tired and stressed out. Can you come over and babysit for me? Like, I'm going to be there. I am going to be there because I care. And I also know what it feels like for my own parents not to be there for me. So, yeah, I think that's it. I'm done now. Now I'm going to go and continue to get ready for my daughter's birthday tomorrow. And there's no official invitation going out because you guys aren't officially acting like grandparents and good siblings. You're officially acting like jerks. And I've messaged my family multiple times. I've messaged my siblings multiple times. None of them care. They don't care. So I'm done. Like, I've had it enough. I've been on my own before. This is nothing new to me. But I gave them all a chance. And then once again, they betrayed me. Once again, here they are acting super selfish and self-centered and not prioritizing me and what I need from them and only prioritizing themselves. So I'm just done. I'm just done. And I hope you cut out people like this in your life too, because they don't deserve your love. They don't deserve your respect. They don't deserve your time and energy. You can put your time and energy toward people who actually deserve it and actually need it and create something really beautiful and wonderful, like all on your own without their help. Because I guarantee you this, especially coming from someone who's actually experienced this, I know a specific person that isn't a parent, biologically parent role, and they literally steal things from their children and put them in their own home. Like, who does that? That is such a weird bizarre ass behavior. And it's just like, and it's so, the way it's done is so manipulative and conniving, it's gross. So that's all I have to say to you about that. Please check out my tarot readings. If you're a Pisces, check that out. Also, subscribe to my channel and watch part one to this about relationship with oneself, because it really gives you a little bit of a background on the different types of people that are in my life and what they're like, what their behaviors are like, what are their personalities like. Most of them just don't seem to understand basics, but I'm trying. I am trying. So that's all I can do. So wish me luck. Bye.